Hi, today is October 14th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. First one is poem number 1596 for the year, Not Too Many Daisies. So many daisies. Too many daisies? No, not too many. So many daisies. Not enough daisies? No, plenty of daisies. More than enough daisies, but not too many daisies. If it was too many daisies, you could tell. You would feel it. You would feel the daisies wrapped tightly around your bones and body parts. You would feel the daisies in your nose and throat, and you would choke. You would be overcome by the scent of daisies and would be unable to smell anything else ever. The fact that none of these things are happening is proof that there are not too many daisies. There are a lot of daisies. There are many, many daisies, but there are not too many daisies. Poem number 1597, Not Too Many Macy's. One could easily argue that there are too many Duane Reades and too many CVS's and too many Starbucks and too many Chipotle's, too many McDonald's and Burger Kings, and maybe even too many Wendy's. But I don't know anyone who could argue. I don't know how anyone could argue that there are too many Macy's. There's only one in Manhattan, and maybe there's another 2 or 3 in the outer boroughs. I don't care how much you hate Macy's. That's not too many Macy's. That's not too many Macy's by a long shot. Poem number 1598, Not Too Many Species. No, I don't think there are too many species. I guess it depends on what you mean. Maybe there are too many species of certain types of bugs or rodents, maybe. Except, no, the number of species is not necessarily related to the total number of bugs or rodents. One could argue that there are too many bugs or rodents, but could one argue that there are too many species of bugs or rodents? Maybe if each species required a different type of extermination formula. Hadn't thought of that. Still, for the time being, as far as I know, there aren't too many species. As far as I know, for the time being. Poem number 1599, Not Too Many Feces. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I have to write a poem called Not Too Many Feces. Why? Why would I have to do that? Do you know how difficult it would be to write a poem called Not Too Many Feces that isn't completely disgusting? I admit that it might be harder to write a poem called Too Many Feces that isn't completely disgusting, but still. It would be weird if I got out of the bathroom and somebody asked me how many feces, and I said, not too many, especially since I live alone. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1600, Not Too Many Poems. I forgot to celebrate last Wednesday the anniversary of the first numbered poem on October 8th, 2020. 15 months later, I came up with the 5 on weekdays, 7 on weekend days plan, with the idea that if I kept that going for 5 years, I'd have 10,000 poems. Counting from when that started on January 1st, 2022, I'm up to 7,878 poems. I think of the daily poems from October 8th, 2020 through December 31st, 2021 as practice, but if you add those in, I'm up to 9,382. That may seem like too many. One could argue that any group of poems that includes one called Not Too Many Feces is probably too many poems. And yet, I don't think so. I don't think it's too many poems. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.